Here on page 3 of the locaEyes report, we see who's nearby. We see generations and segments that live in your local trade area. In the generation section, we see 6 generations laid out and the percent share of each represented in the local population. Marketing to different generations or profiles requires a thoughtful examination of who lives nearby. And here we reveal that, who your neighbors are and who your patients are or should be. Check this age distribution against your patient database to see if you match the local population. Of course, if you offer specialized services or products, you can use this as a check to confirm that your patient mix over-indexes purposefully in the right amount and direction. You can take a deeper dive and look at each zip code level by doing a side-by-side comparison. Then zooming out to say 50% depending on your screen size, and scrolling across and down until we get to the age groups right here. So we see the generations for each of the zip codes here. And let me pause right here as we get to the tail end here, and let's compare two different zip codes, the 60647 and 60706 zip codes. And we'll see here that there's some 37% of baby boomer age or older in the 60706, whereas there are just 15% of a similar age group in the 60647, both nearby this given location. It's a flip for millennials and younger between the two zip codes. So depending on which group you want to go after, this informs your marketing decisions, your practice positioning, and you'll know which patients exist where, thus allowing you to match your strategic positioning at the local level to reach and resonate with the intended audience. Now going back to the full comparison on page 3, we see the second section deals with tapestry segments, where we discover the local makeup of cohorts, what they buy and how they spend their free time. And here we attempt to view this with an eye on targeting people that are a match for your business, or perhaps with a view on changing things in your business if you recognize an untapped opportunity. For the drive time or each specific zip code, the 3 dominant tapestry segments are called out here, and you can elaborate and take a deeper dive on each of these, looking at household type, employment, income, age, education, ethnicity, and then brief descriptions of the type of profile of the person that lives there and the percentage of the population. These won't add up to 100%, but they're the top 3 segments within your market. And on each one, you can take a much deeper dive by clicking here at the link to view a PDF of that profile. So here within that PDF, there's a detailed narrative describing, as well as charts and graphs explaining the profile of these people who are nearby your office. This segmentation system integrates consumer traits with residential characteristics to classify neighborhoods and your nearby patients. This provides you a profile of both existing and potential new patients for your office.